Okay, you guys, I'm back to continue to work on this. So you guys have me here for a little bit longer. Not too much longer, but definitely a little bit longer. So far, we've got this part of it covered up. I'm gonna remove these little things here, and I think I'll probably just re-add them. Oh, there goes my phone. Okay. Well, busy beat today, you guys. Jesus, Monday. Hey, Tanya, welcome back. It's like it's like crazy. Everybody's like case of the Mondays. Everybody, yeah. Okay, that's not gonna happen that way. So I guess I'm gonna have to take it out all Buddha's way, which is just pulling it out. To really make sure that this fastener didn't go nowhere. Mess up my envelope just to get it out. Let me add some tape here. Put this one. Time for an update. Yes, you're not lying. You're not lying, Tanya. Definitely time for an update. But I gifted myself something so far, so I gotta wait. I already gifted myself the machine, so I gotta wait. I gotta wait on the splurging. Oh, I hate this phone so much so. Nobody will ever know. Yeah. It literally makes me want to pull my hair out sometimes. It's so bad. It's so bad. It literally once makes me want to pull my hair out sometimes when it comes to dealing with the phone calls in and out. Like I'll be on the phone and it'll just shut off by itself. Like this phone of mine is like it wants to control my entire life. Like you can talk when I say you can talk. You can do this when I say you can do this. It's bad. It's so bad. And Virgin Mobile wasn't like that. They've gotten bad over the years. I've had them for a long time and they never did this before.
We're talking about your phone service.
Yeah, man.
How trash it is. Yo, I called you and I'm like,
I know. And the thing is that like it doesn't want to show me the phone number sometimes. So like I have your dad on the other line because I'm keeping him company. And like if I get an incoming call, it won't even show me the number. Yeah, baby. Everything is there. Yes, they do. I'm so upset. I'm so upset, Tanya. I'm so upset. All right. Let's bring that over and put my paper right there. And then I'll just trim my paper right from here. You know what I want to get? One of those guillotines. Come on, paper. That's what I want to get. I want to get one of those guillotines. I think those will make my life a little easier. I saw some cheap ones on eBay. Trust me, Tanya, I'm 2 seconds away, girl. I'm 2 seconds away from just like giving up with this whole phone thing. I was telling Sasson that yesterday. I was like, I need to get a new phone. And I'm 2 seconds away. Yeah, Sasson said he's gonna give me a new phone. He's coughing really, really hard on the other line. He's like, I said, what? When did I say that? All right, so let's see. So I got my envelope covered. I got that covered. I got this down for the most part. You just trim off this little bit of excess here and there. Because even though you get close, you don't get all the way close. Um, let's make sure that this is good to go. I'm gonna most likely be adding because this is open, so I'm gonna most likely be adding dictionary paper or something to the inside of this. Again, these little trims right here, I am going to be adding some kind of embellishment to, so that you don't really see so much of that line. But my first little book is done. My first little book is done. So this is done. Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to use up the little bits and pieces of the paper that I have. So if I find like a piece is long enough, I try to reuse them. Like this could be makeshift washi tape if you use it. Yeah, I know. I know. I've done that before, like as far as switching my phone, because I've had my phone number forever. I've had my phone number forever and only a handful of people have it. All right, so I did that one. Let's work on one of the smaller ones. So the big ones. Because I'll finish off some of those big ones on my own later on. Okay. This is what I have left over. Look how messy this process gets really fast. And this stuff drives me crazy. All these little bits and pieces, that drives me nuts, you guys. You don't even know. I'm just a messy crafter, I think, no matter what I do. And people be telling me, oh my God, your projects come out so neat and clean. And I'm like, really? The process is so messy. Let me get these out of here. Because I can't work on top of that mess. Yeah, I can't. Tanya, it drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. It really does. All right, so I have these, and then I have 3 of these CD envelope things. So for this one, I think I'm gonna glue it like that. This I'm gonna leave it so it opens like that. All right, so let's find some paper. But this one I think I want to go rather vintagey, actually. So maybe something like this. Maybe something like this. Normally I will have all my papers prepped, but like I said, I printed these papers literally this morning. I didn't even think I was gonna be able to print them actually because my printer is just it was running out of ink. I've used up so much of that ink already. It was just crazy. And I can't believe I went through that whole cartridge. It lasted me a little bit, so I did get my money's worth out of it, I think, and some. Just on the little ephemera pieces alone, it's a good buy. But once I got the Cricut machine, I went crazy. I started printing so much stuff. Girl, you telling me. Wow. Hola, Giselle. Giselle says hello. I got that song on the phone. He's my little voice of reason right now. I got him in my ear. All right. So how do I want this? Like this? Yeah, I think like that. The high portion. Trying to figure out which part of this exactly is that I want. I think I'll just go like that. Trim off the rest. Trim off the excess. Girl, here when I go, let me tell you something. I gotta clean my craft room at least once a week, if not twice a week. Cause I literally get so stuck. Like I cannot see all my stuff like just piled one on top of the other. I hate seeing my things in boxes. That drives me crazy. That drives me crazy. I'm interested to see how much of this tape it'll take me to do a whole book. No, no. Check your room. Usually that's the stash. All right. So a little bit of tape and some glue in between the tape. Mm-hmm. And all I have is a corner. I just have a corner. I have a piece of a wall, and then right behind where I have this at, right there, there's a window. So I have like a little L shape, like a tiny little corner. I know it probably looks really big when I did my lives, but it's really not that big. When I did my lives with Sazon, that you guys got to see the background, but it's really not that big. It's really not that big. Okay. So I'm gonna put this paper down right here. Yeah, I can't. You think like 1.5 rolls to make a whole book? Maybe, maybe. If that's the case, I'm gonna have to keep buying these things like crazy. I think $6 wasn't too bad though. I've never really purchased the larger tape. Usually I buy the really skinny ones, but I'm like, I need tape to do these. Like I can't just do these on that small. I gotta be strips and strips and strips. That would drive me crazy. Um, I am using up whatever I find, whatever little strips I find left over. I'm using them up too. 'Cause I might as well, right? I might as well. Maybe I can do it with my this. Let's see. So I'm having to cut that all off. Let's do this first. Do this one too. Mm-mm. And I think this is gonna be like this. Yeah, this is the right way. So we have a little bit of that going on. And then I'm gonna do this. But for this, think I think for this I'm gonna stamp this out. I think I'm gonna stamp this out. And let's see what colors. Something fun. Yeah, okay, I'm still live. Yes, live Carmen. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do is I got this block right here. This is a Stampabilities Vintage Flourish '03. And I have some coffee and some magenta hue. So I think I'm gonna try this and see if I like it. I'm gonna stamp it on some paper or something first. Let's see if I like it. If I can find some paper that I can try. I'll do it on one of these angel papers. See how my printer messed it all up? My Cricut would never print that. So I'm gonna try that. It's 1218. Yeah. So yeah, I think I like that with the two tones. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I was only gonna be here shortly. Always get four of each. Yes. See, I thought this would be cool because I can cut them down to size. I'm like, if I need a certain size, I can just cut it out from one strip instead of having a whole bunch of little ones. I could just cut out thin strips from here and just put them down. So that's what I thought. Silly me. Let me get some tissue. Hopefully I'll be able to remove this. Tragedy averted. So here we go. So I'm gonna leave that one like that. I might do the other ones differently. I don't know. Depends on what the paper is behind it or what I'm feeling at the moment. So I'm only gonna do one at a time because Carmen is subject to change her mind at times. Huh? Yeah, I am. Yeah, he's like, yeah, you are. Oh, come on, stupid thing. Color the background and then stamp it out. Yeah, I could have done that, but I'm gonna distress it. I'm gonna be adding more ink to this. This is just to get me kind of going, and so that at least some of it is done. And now I'm gonna glue this part here. Come on, little glue. Spit it out already. And then I'm gonna use this piece here. Come on. Hola, Abril. Yeah, because you know how it is, Tanya. You feel a certain kind of way one moment, and the next moment you're like, I don't know why I did that. I do that more often than I like to, than I like to count. So I'm trying to pace myself now when I make these sudden choices. I think I might as well just wrap this over, right? Might as well. I can cover both ends one shot. Let me fold it this way and cut this little excess right here so that I can glue it on the other side as well. The pocket is still there. Did I close the pocket? Oh no, the pocket's on the other side. I thought I closed the pocket. Right? Did I close the pocket? No, I didn't. I did it. Hello, Khalees. Let's see. And now from this and trim this. Okay. I didn't trim that too well. All right, it's a little better. So we got that. That looks good. That looks fine. These little things, which I hate. I wish I could get the ones with the drawstring. And you just twist the string around it. Because every time I have to take these things out, I end up breaking this paper. And to have a person opening and closing this all the time, I need to get, or I need to make some of those things because you can make those things too and add them. Yes, darling. I've done that so many times. I'm like, I do something and I'm so inspired at the moment. And after I've done, I'm like, I don't like it. Full. Like, I gotta change it. It looks bad to me now. All right. Let me wrap this end here. Let me remove whatever excess I have here because I do have some excess. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt because it's sticky from the double-sided tape. Come on. Hmm. But it's about over 12:30, 12:25. Yeah. Hello, Brenda. Well, you guys, my coffee's over. I have officially drank my coffee. It's all done. Down the hatch. You don't like coffee, Sasson. Sasson doesn't like coffee. He loves the smell of it, but that's about it. He's the light and sweet like him. Yes. All right. So I folded a little bit of lip that was left over. Like that's something that you guys can definitely do. It'll save you from having to overly distress. Save you some ink there. So like if you're distressed, you don't have to go too crazy because you have to cover this up or cover that up. It's already kind of covered up for you. So let's get some coffee stain in here. Let's see. Should I put it like this? I can put it like this. I think I'm gonna put it like that. So back to the drawing board. I'm gonna put this here for now. I know I'm gonna need it at some point. I know. I don't like it's not that I'm a perfectionist, but I'm like the farthest thing from a perfectionist, God knows. But I do have little pet peeves and things that I'm always kind of looking over my work. Um and yeah, sometimes the OCD does kick in when it comes to making sure that some things, are the way I want them to be. It's a lab book, more or less, and it does utilize envelopes in order for it to be made. But it's also going to utilize regular papers and stuff like that. So it's gonna be kind of like a journal and stuff, but it's made the inside inserts are mainly gonna be envelopes. So yeah. I use envelopes in pretty much almost all the books that I make. It's something like it's more of a staple for my kinds of lap book crafts, I would say. So right now I'm just decorating all of my inserts, all of my what's gonna be my little signature sections. I'm gonna need another piece. Yes, love them. All right, Abril. So yeah, I might be adding other with me, my books kind of they kind of turn into something more or less. I never really have a set plan. I know, okay, I know my standard materials to use, which are envelopes. I know I need chipboards, so I usually get those things together. Then I start looking for either images that are going to inspire the kind of paper that I need to search for or find, or I start looking for the paper that inspires the kind of images, vice versa. Um, for this one, I wanted to do something fairy because I haven't done a fairy book yet. I just did a mermaid one. And I've done vintage, I've done shabby, but I've never done a fairy one, so I wanted to do uh, one that was fairy inspired, like fairies and butterflies, things to do with wings. So I call this book Once They Fly because I have no idea who's gonna go in here. Hi, Lisa. I have no idea who's gonna go in here. I do have a whole bunch of fairies that I found that I really like the images. Um, looking for any place that doesn't have glue. Yeah, right here, I think. I don't even know. Anyway, I think right here. And then I just kind of go looking for my papers and stuff. This is up. This is, which way is it? This way's up. So I never really know what my books are gonna look like until they're all done. Actually, once they're all done, is that I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Oh, thank you. This is Hobby Lobby paper. It comes in a roll. Um, it's this paper right here. So I use it for wallpaper, which is probably a very probably a waste to be honest with you, because I could probably get cheap wallpaper that I can use on my desk as opposed to having to use up my pretty paper. But oh well, I do things like that sometimes. Sometimes. All right, so let's see. I'm going to trim off a little bit and leave a little bit of a lip on this so that I can hopefully goal here is to be able to put that lip inside of the envelope itself. So I'm going to try to fold this over and try to put these in. And I have excess paper here. These scissors are supposed to be like non-stick, but they stick to everything that's sticky. I don't know. Did I read the instructions wrong? And I love my projects to have like that vintagey kind of feel to them. So even like when they're bright and stuff like that, I still want them to have that vintagey feel. So this right here can literally become like a little journal. You can use this like a signature. You put papers, you fold papers inside, you clip them into place, or you sew them in, or however you want to do it, and you have yourself a little journal that you can just kind of close up. You could put stuff away, and for the most part, you're good to go. My baby Nina is not happy today. So it's gonna be, I have to do this part of it now. It's gonna be 3 of these larger envelope signatures. And this one has an envelope here. Oh no, it has an envelope right here. I'm like, where's the envelope? It has the envelope section right here that I glued into place. So now you have a whole bunch of places that you can put stuff away in here. This is open right here as well. And then you have this part of it here. So I'm gonna be making 3 of those, 3 of these. I'm just sharing with you guys how more or less how I'm doing it. I think I'm gonna put this right here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put that there. So I'm just gonna add my tape right to this. I'll decorate the back at some point. Make sure that that tape is folded in. Okay. Then I'm just gonna add this right in the center. So now we have this book right here. It has its opening. It's got an extra pocket right here. And to something like this, what I will do is that I will grab a piece of ephemera, like maybe a card or something like a piece of ephemera that looks like a vintage card or something, you know, that's related to my fairies or either garden or something. And I will put that and fill that in right there. And then in here, I will put an image of a fairy or something, um, so that you can, you know, have some ephemera pieces in there. And then this goes like this. You could even wrap it around the back if you want to. This is all done. Finito. Yes, I know. She just wants attention, Tanya. Yes, we're doing it's a steampunk version. We have it's gonna be two versions going on at once. We're gonna have the romantic and we're also gonna have the grunge. So it's gonna be like two things happening at once in one hop. Yes. Gotta love the romantic as well. So we have like, you know, some people are gonna be doing like you know, romantic inspired things and other people are gonna be doing steampunk inspired. The same project, but just in two different themes. It's 12:38. All right, so we got that going. I have to figure out exactly how I'm gonna be putting these things in here. I have to clean these off a little bit. I don't work those too much towards at the beginning. I usually do whatever cleanup I have to do towards the end because again, I don't know when I'm gonna need a little bit more of this or a little bit more of that or a little bit less of. So I tend not to clean up too much until after I'm like really ready to do that. So these are gonna be in here somewhere. So it's gonna be one and one of each. I like this. So chances are is that I'm gonna take I have to figure it out. I might have to add some things in here that's gonna hold my book together. I'll have to see exactly how I want to hold these pages in place. For right now, all I'm gonna do is really build it. Leilani, how are you? So good to see you back on YouTube. So that's what we're gonna do for that. For this, I think I'm going to start decorating my covers real quick because that won't take me too long. so that I can at least know what I'm gonna start doing. So I'm gonna use this for there. Um, I think I'm gonna use this one for the back. That one's gonna be for the back, and let's see what else I have in here. Try to find one that I like. What I like for a cover anyway. I want to do two kind of romantic looking papers and then one. Maybe I'll use this one. Even though I used it already for one of the envelopes, maybe I'll use that one. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna start decorating the inside of this so that I can start figuring out what's gonna go where. I have 20 more minutes before I have to go and officially call it a day for today. Yeah, we've been hearing. We've all been praying for you. We've all been praying for your fast recovery, my friends, so you can get back to your babies. At least you're still here, my friends. At least you're still here. That's right. Nothing's gonna stop you. So that's awesome news. That is awesome, awesome news. Sometimes God has a way of making you take a break even when you don't want to. Hmm? That sounds too much. He says I wish God would give me a break at work time. Okay. So yes, slow process here. I'm gonna make sure that I have these all done later on. Once I'm off and I'm not recording, I'll go in and trim up all my little bits. Um, I do this more so that you guys can actually see, so you don't expect like, oh, the paper is coming out wrong. Why is it printing all these white edges? Well, that's what happens. That's how it's supposed to do. You all right?
Yeah, I think this is I have the meat pot soaking in water though.
Okay.
And the other pot, the ones with those stuff on top of the stove.
And you clean the counter and stuff like that?
Yeah, clean the counter.
Awesome, baby. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll go to the dollar store this week. Meet my first.
Yeah.
You better go meet with Poppy.
Huh?
You better go meet with Poppy.
Yeah, once he gets out of work, we're gonna go. I think he wants Chinese here. Oh no, we're doing Chinese here. So
Oh, you guys are ordering official Chinese food?
yeah, we're gonna yeah. Oh, it's okay, Leilani. Listen, at least you're gonna be able to join other ones, right? So we're good to go, my friend. Huh?
You wanna make food too?
Yeah, baby, I'm gonna order you food, of course. Of course. Yeah, I think I'm gonna decorate these sides so that I can decorate the outsides different. Okay, so let's do this. Hmm? Annie's here, baby. Annie was just in my room. Yes, don't worry, we have more coming. This one has been a little bit slow in moving, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I actually thought about canceling it and doing it at a different time because schedule-wise, things have just been really, really crazy. But I just didn't want anybody to feel bad or think something other than what was really going on and the reason why we were gonna cancel it. But I guess we're gonna push forward and try to make the best of it. But things just kind of started going left. Schedule started changing. We thought we had everything secured and unpacked, and then everything kind of started changing. Um, but we know we have other people in the hop as well, so we are gonna push through and get it crack a lacking. All right, so I don't know what order I'm putting these, and I'm just gonna put them down. And I want this one to go there. Now this one got a little bit damaged on me, as you can see that black line, but I'm not worried about that because I'll just cover that up with an embellishment. I'm not gonna throw out this whole beautiful paper with that little blemish right there. No, sirree, Bob, not me. I tries not to waste. And I'm gonna wrap up everything from one side to the other because I'm still gonna be adding more papers and this and that. So it should all work out. It should all work out. I'm just gonna snip that there. Yeah. Let's do this. So I use tape on some sides I use glue. Doesn't really matter. And then she starts grunting. My daughter cracks up when she does that because she's like a real human. Okay, so we got one. It's not pretty. It doesn't look so nice. Yes, baby girl, for sure. You know your kids are gonna get you up and running in no time. So for this one, let me. Nina, stop. You would think she's by herself, but she's not. My son is literally with her. People gotta hear this and be like, Carmen, pay attention to your dog. Like, she's not by herself. We treat her like a toddler, honestly. She's never alone. Only when it's time to sleep. What? Yeah, we're gonna order Chinese from that place, remember? Yeah, I know, baby. You're doing a lot. You're doing a lot, buddy boy. You're doing a lot. I'm so slow at this. I know you guys probably see other women on here doing their live paper crafting, and they probably be like zoom 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 zoom, doing a whole bunch of stuff at the same time. I'm so slow when it comes to paper crafting. I'm so sorry, you guys, but I can't help it. I can't help it. So this is gonna be on the inside. I'm probably gonna add a piece of lace or something here. I'm probably gonna make some kind of a makeshift pocket here on this side, or like a long pocket coming down this way. That's probably what I'm gonna end up doing there. I'll fill this in with a piece of scrap paper that I find, just to fill it in so that it's not empty. So I'll fill that in with a piece of scrap paper. And I think, let me see, where's my other scissor? What'd you say? Oh, you in paper crafting really though. Girl, with those albums that you make, you like a pro at paper crafting. What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Willis? I'm like the worst card maker. I literally suck at making cards. But I still try because I'm stubborn. Even though they're looking at me like, this is not your play, girl. This is not you right here. Just give it up. I'm legit like, no, I can't do it. I can't let it go. You won't be able to see this once I put the pocket over that. That's why I did that. But at least it's covered up. But at least it's covered up. The point of this is to be able to wrap around. So even though it's thick, it'll still be able to kind of wrap around itself, so that it stacks nice and holds itself nice. It is handmade, so there's no such thing as perfection here. I don't hold anybody to that standard, so I hope nobody holds me to that standard because you ain't gonna get it. It's just not in me. All right, so I'm gonna do this one now. I'm gonna use up this piece right here that I have. Might as well use it up. You know what I noticed though? This is like the only shoulder workout. Is literally doing this thing right here. That's a shoulder workout and a half. All right, so I'll trim off whatever paper I have left over. Doo, 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 doo. I have so many rolls right now of like all this tape. It's like curly cues everywhere. You make it look so easy. I make it look easy because I'm slow. I'm slow, that's why. So you literally think I did 100 things and you're still watching the same thing. You're still watching the same thing. I can't bend my pointer finger. I don't know what happened to it. It's swollen. You're almost out of work. You got a few more minutes. At least I don't gotta cook today, you guys. So that's a good thing, right? He said, "Thank God for that." That's not nice. That's all. That's not nice. Let me put you back in the box. The seasoning box. just gonna hold this off and trim this out. Oh, that looks pretty. I like that. Mm. Mm. I thought I put it backwards. I was gonna say I put it backwards. No. Mm. Girl, I've run it, I've pulled it, I've dragged it, I've done it all. It's getting a little bit back to normal, but it was dark yesterday. Like my poor little finger, they look like a little sausage. I got sausage little fingers. No, I got thick hands as it is. I always say I got masculine hands. I got heavy duty hands. Like I pick up boxes and put them down. All right, hold on. Let me I need an intermission. Give me a second, you guys. I can't. I got chunky little sausage fingers. See, that's the thing about me. I admit my flaws. Shoot, I admit it. Yes, I do. You never lie to people. You lie to yourself. That's the problem, and that's no bueno. Can't go through life lying to yourself. So it is what it is. I got chunky fingers. Yup, I do. And what? Who want breakfast? Who want breakfast? I got sausage fingers. Who want breakfast? All right. So that's a little bit better at least. I don't have all that craziness happening there. All right. All right. I think I'm gonna put this one here. Oh, Nina. Jesus. She's like a disgruntled worker. Yes. Some people have dainty little fingers, not me. Shoot. What? You leaving? I'm going with you? Yeah, I mean you coming home, right? Or you gonna bring us the ice cream? I'm ordering the food. I'm ordering the food from the phone. I mean, if you want, I'll meet you. You just gotta let me know so I can end the stream. Well, either way, you guys, I think I'm gonna end the stream. All I'm gonna do is continue to cover this book up. I'm gonna continue to work on these sections. When I come back to my next bits and pieces of this journal, you'll see a lot of more of this stuff being, already finished, and we'll be able to get into more of the construction. And hopefully from here to then I'll have my ink, so you'll get to see some of the embellishments and the other pieces that I'm going to be working with. And we'll definitely, like I said, bits and pieces here and there. I'll be sharing this process with you guys. I'm kind of like I did with the Mermaid Lapbook. Um, and I still have the stressing to do with this. We're gonna be adding different things. I have to collect some stuff, so I'm gonna go and get myself like a little junk bag and just put like a whole bunch of like bits and pieces of lace, this, that, the third, together, so that when I'm done with all of these different pieces, decorating all these different pieces, we can start adding some hardware and some other things, and really start bringing this thing to life. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me for round two. I think we did quite a bit though. I think we did quite a bit. There's still more to come, so definitely be on the lookout. And I hope that you guys have enjoyed your time with me and my little sausage fingers. And I will be back to finish this up with you guys at a later time. So thank you all. Much love, hugs, and blessings. My hubby's on the way home from work. So yes, time to get on wife mode. So I'll check you all later. Bye.